In this session, we will discuss about ref cursors. So, ref cursors means reference cursor. So, it is a pointer to a query result set. Okay. So, it refers to the result of a query and allows open a query and pass it around and fetch rows later. Okay. So, just I will give one example for ref cursor. Suppose you are having a book. Okay. So after reading the pages in a book, suppose if you want to take a break, so what you will do? Just you will set some bookmark by holding the page, or else you can note it that page number also. Okay. And after that, after some time, you can read the pages from a book by using that bookmark. Okay. Just like ref cursor, first of all, we will declare one variable by using a ref cursor. And then uh, we will write the query logic into that ref cursor. After that, by calling the procedure or a function, after calling that, we can fetch the data from a ref cursor by using that ref cursor variable, like bookmark in the book. Okay. And it can be used in functions or procedures, and it is efficient for large data sets. That means you don't need to return all rows at once and fetch them row by row. And why this ref cursor is used means, for example, if you use ref cursor in a procedure, then actually procedure is used to return the values by using output parameters. Okay. So if the parameter is declared with output variable or inout variable, then we can return the values through that. That is the procedure. Okay. But here we can't return, actually procedure, we can't return the multiple data sets, result set. But if you use ref cursor in a procedure, and if you, after calling that procedure, we can fetch the records from the ref cursor. That means take one store procedure and use the variable for ref cursor and open that ref cursor and write the logic for that, which will be returning multiple records. Okay. So after creating that procedure, what you will do? You will call that procedure by using call statement. After that, whatever the ref cursor name used in the procedure, that ref cursor name, from the ref cursor, we can fetch the records. Okay. So that we can achieve the functionality like procedure can return multiple data sets or multiple records. Okay. Like that, similar functionality, function also. Okay. If you use ref cursor in a function, then actually, if we want to return multiple records from a function, then we can we can do that by using returns table with columns names and data types declaration. Okay, that is one option. And next one is set of table name or set of record. So like that, we can write the logic in a function to return the multiple records. Okay. But if you use ref cursor, then we don't need to use returns table like this. We don't need to use return table. And coming to the multiple data sets. So actually, suppose if you want to return multiple data sets from a function, then we have already discussed one approach like JSON aggregate or JSON built object, like that. Okay, first data set will be aggregated, and then second data set will be aggregated and moved to some variable. Okay, and then we can build JSON object and then we can return. Okay, so if you use ref cursor in a function, so we can return multiple data sets, and for each and every data set we need to use ref cursor. Okay, and when this ref cursor will not be used, for example, if a requirement like write the store procedure which will return a small one record kind of thing, then we can go for status output parameters. Okay, or else write a store procedure to return multiple records, then we can go for ref cursor. Write a function which will return one data set, okay, one result set, then no need to go for ref cursor. Okay, so simply you go for returns table or set of table name or set of record. Suppose if a requirement like write a function or store procedure with multiple data sets, then go for ref cursor. Okay, so and open a cursor. How do you what are the steps if you use ref cursor? First of all, open a cursor in a procedure or function and return to the caller. So suppose if you use store procedure, then you will use call statement. If you use function, then you will have select statement. Okay, and the caller can then fetch rows from that cursor. Okay, so and here in this session I want to discuss procedure with ref cursor, function with ref cursor, and each and every task I need to discuss single data set. I mean, how to write ref cursor for single data set, how to write ref cursor for returning multiple data sets, like that function also. Okay,